Hello.
Hello.
Apparently, I think I'm live.
Apparently you are live and we are live. Yeah,
Woohoo.
apparently you are live and we are live. Ah,
Oh,
echo! Apparently you are live and we are live. Ah,
oh,
echo! Apparently you are live and we are live. Ah,
oh.
echo! No, seriously, it's echoing.
Yeah. Hopefully that's it now. Yes.
I'm gonna have to mute the stream now.
Yeah. That's what I just did as well.
Yeah. But no, I had to mute the stream because I was hearing you and hearing the stream, but I wanted to see if it echoed. Apparently, according to the stream elements, Transfade Dodge is now live, and you know what I need to do?
Woohoo! I'm
It's
live.
gonna be better if I do this.
What are you
Do I
doing?
still have it do? Well, what I'm doing is this. No, I don't want it there. I don't want it there. I don't want it there. I should have done this before. Actually, I don't need to see me, do I?
No,
There you go. It's there in front of us, Tyler.
that's delayed.
It's delayed, yes. I told you, you don't need to see us. But there you go. Hello.
Oh. Yeah, I now have free on all three screens.
No, I'll just put you in the middle. I've just put you in the middle screen, so you're now in nice 2K. I could put you on the vertical screen. I could put you on the
See,
horizontal
you're
screen.
you're on my vertical screen over there, which is to that side of you, over there. It's my 2K screen, which I only found that out fairly recently when I was going through settings and stuff and found, oh, the screen that I picked up at a car boot sale for £2. It's only 2K high def screen.
Is it a high refresh rate as well?
Uh, it's higher than my main two. My main two are only 60 hertz. I think it's 75.
Because as you're upgrading your PC, you might want to switch that to be your main monitor.
No, the one that I've got sitting on the floor down there, it's 144 hertz.
Oh, that side.
Or is it 165, something like that.
If I go like this, can I reach towers?
Hey, what should you put in your hand? Right. Apparently there's 4 people actually watching this trash already. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Well, one of them.
One of them's us.
Hey,
One of
oh
them's
thank you.
us. Look, she has a catties.
Well, I suppose better start. I want to start with one of my
Oh,
more
Tara, look.
my more recent pickups, right, you know, which is
Oh, was this one of those pickup streams? I thought we were going to play a game. I thought we were...
which is
Oh!
is that
Yeah,
there?
I said like the no. What? Let's make Tara vanish.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't vanish. Yeah, I know what that is. Do you know what that is, Tara?
Turbo something.
It's a turbo EverDrive.
Everdrive.
Yeah, but do you know what it's for?
No.
Oh, okay. I know what it's for.
Okay then. Tell class.
It's for an engine.
Ah.
It's for a PC engine or a TurboGrafx 16, depending on the country, whether it's United States or if you're Japan.
Yeah.
The thing is, it also works with the new analog one, but you know where it's got the cover?
Right.
You know where it's got the turbo? You have to take that off, unscrew it, take it off, and then it goes in the new analog
Right.
clone, and it'll work on that.
Not really interested in buying that. I spent enough on just buying my real one, which is a PC Engine Duo,
Ah.
which I got a really good deal on.
I want one
There's-
PC engine, so you won't get me something. They're not cheap.
And there's this thing which you know I bought because you sent me stuff about it, and then I bought it. I then got the wrong one sent through.
I got one of them, but I got the right one.
Aye.
It's in my Dreamcast.
I got mine with the white.
Ah. Do you think black or white looks better, Tyler?
I'm,
I asked you a question.
I'm perfectly on.
I'm thinking.
And we're talking
I like
about
that.
the internals here for this.
Yes, we're talking about those bits, yeah. That bit.
That's the bit that's inside the
Okay.
Dreamcast.
Now,
Because I think the white would be a bit too white. Blue would work.
I think it's not really gonna care. How often am I going to look at it?
Purple. They did a purple one as well. I was tempted to purple. Oh, right, that's good.
You never know. Depending on how I feel about things, I might end up spraying it. Get some plastical spray paint or something. Something along those
Oh,
lines.
does you know your button that goes in the middle?
Yeah.
So where the circle is. Does yours have a spiral on? That's the Dreamcast logo.
Eh,
So
Oh,
the,
I mean, take
the
it
bit
back.
that goes in the cover, the actual the spiral.
it's got the spiral, yeah.
Yeah,
It does have the spiral.
yeah. I found that was quite clever. Having the spiral. If I remember, I'll send you the software for the GDMU.
Oh, thank you.
delete
Right.
message.
Yeah, no, I deleted the bot.
Oh, the bot. Oh,
Yes. Apparently, they want to offer promotion of the channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots, etc.
oh.
Lower than any competitor.
That's
It's a Russian
that was
website,
my
so I
first
wouldn't go for it.
bot. I'm pretty sure it was my first bot.
Well, you first bought this year, definitely.
Oh yeah, there's that. It's it's been a year since I've been on. I'm pretty sure I showed you this already as well. I bought myself an arcade machine.
You didn't show that, no.
No. Oh.
No. Tara, you know what that is, don't you?
Pac-Man
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Pac-Man.
a
Yeah, it's a Pac-Man thing.
very cheap, crappy thing.
And there's Antius drinking his beer.
It's not beer. Well, it's alcohol-free drink. Doesn't count.
It does turn on. Yeah. Don't know if you can see that. There or not.
No. Can you see it, Tara?
No,
I can see me.
You see
I
yourself.
see
You don't see
myself.
I see
Yeah, I
the
can
three wee
sort of see it now.
We can sort of see it now. Yes.
the
You'll see-
three
you'll
wheel
reflect-
your
you'll
three
reflect-
lives at the top there.
Yeah, I can see the lives, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But for a lot of it, I was just seeing myself and Tara
But
and our
Eh.
nice good situations.
I was talking with our friend, mutual friend Steve. He said apparently these are like about 15 quid or something. Brand new. Not
Yeah,
worth
you're
anywhere near that. You're paying for the license.
Yeah.
Of course, car boot sales £2.
Yeah, Steve, our mutual Steve, he's been getting a few arcade cabs recently.
Yes, I've noticed that. Can't hide the money there, eh?
It's going to get to the point he's going to buy them all, and then he's going to get bored of them, and he's going to sell them all,
Ah, you wish.
and then Taz will be buying them all up.
Yeah, because I could just go up the
They're
road.
very, very expensive.
Oh,
Yes.
he's buying the proper ones.
If you actually buy them, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked this up as well for a silly wee thing to go on the wall when I change things around.
On air.
And, yeah.
I
Boom.
like it.
I suppose I could replace the wreath with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bright.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah. So I have that to go up on the wall when I change things about, so I'm facing into the living room instead of facing the wall. Oh, I do have.
In reality, directly behind me is Tara's PC, which you can't see because of the fireplace. Tara's PC's on fire at the moment.
My PC
It's on
is
fire.
on fire.
Well,
He
If
decided
only-
it was worthless, so he dropped it.
Tara, if only you knew a PC engineer who could go and sort out your overheating PC.
Yeah. Do you know anyone, Tara?
No.
Yeah.
I do have this other wee cheap LED light I picked up at the boot.
This is where he pulls out Pokemon. Oh no!
Thing is, this has one of the dodgiest connections going because it's a silly barrel jack on the back of it.
Ugh.
So this is going to get modified. I am going to get my Dremel out
Grandma.
cut that out.
Oh,
Either that, I'll just chop the end off that and hardwire it. So it's just a USB power.
make it USB-C. Make it USB-C.
I could do, but I mean buying USB-C connector. Right now,
It's probably
one
cheaper
of the
to buy
one of the things that's been sitting here for over a year because I forgot to go and show this off last stream. And the thing is, you're gonna look at it and go, "How the hell did you manage to forget something like this?" Especially given the size
How do you manage to forget anything?
and the weight of this.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
I think it's a CRT TV with a proper tuner and radio and stuff built in.
Yes. And tape deck.
It's the one for the.
It's very big.
Yeah, is it what? Is it to go on the top of a stacker,
No,
or is it the all-in-one on its own?
this takes batteries.
Oh, it's a proper portable.
Yes. It's got
And-
carrying handles.
You've taken the batteries out. I hope.
It's never didn't have batteries in it when I got it.
Is that does that have a 12-volt power supply that can power up a car?
Quite possibly. I mean, more likely it comes with a fucking generator. But one of the things I really liked about this when I opened it up, it's got battery
Yeah,
tubes.
Tube? Oh, so you put the batteries in.
Yeah,
tube.
so they don't go flying all over the place.
Yeah, one of the worst things you can get with something like that. I've got my hair in my eyes. One of the worst things you
And-
can get with something like that is when the battery goes boing as soon as you hit the back off.
Yeah, and this thing takes 9 D batteries.
D.
Holy moly.
And this
probably,
Hey,
weighs
right.
quite a bit as it is without putting the batteries in it.
Is it colour or black and white?
I think it's colouring actually.
Because I'm just thinking it's going to be
It's
drain the
well,
battery because it's a CRT. That's going to really drain the batteries.
it doesn't say. And other than open it up and make sure there wasn't anything corroded or anything like that, because something was rattling inside it and it was annoying me. And it's the stay for that foot because it's just now dropped in.
Ah,
There we go. There's a metal clip just underneath the foot there that keeps it
stops it.
out
Yeah.
in place. So obviously if I tried to do that with this side and had it on its feet, it would just pop straight in.
It's so you can play your specky on the go.
Now, what I was thinking about doing with this is fitting a Raspberry Pi inside it and putting the output of it straight to the input of this inside it, obviously, and trying to
Thing
make
is, the-
this into a kind of an SX64.
Because the thing is, the Pi is digital output. You need an analog output for that, don't you?
Yeah, but I do have a Pi 2 which still has the analog output on it.
Ah, that's going back a bit.
Yeah,
You get
And
one
since
there,
I-
CPSC, but
I'm only
you
thinking
get-
about emulating Commodore 64. I don't need any
I mean,
of
you could at least chosen a decent system to emulate.
Oh, have you never seen an SX64?
It's still a Commodore 64.
Yeah, but the SX64 is the portable version.
Yeah, I know. It's the portable version of the big, massive. It's a big, heavy thing
Yes.
like that.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm thinking, could I do that with this? And then I also would have like a Bluetooth controller and keyboard to go with it. That's as far as my
Gentlemen,
thinking has gone with it.
I
And
have some news.
Well,
I do apologise, but I'm going to have to lie down.
okay.
Oh.
I've been walking quite a bit today.
Okay, go lie down. then.
that's
You,
fine.
you
Carol.
guys
Go.
speak your techiness.
Disappear. She doesn't even know why she's here either.
True.
Don't go. I can't put my
What?
head back. No, don't. No.
Wear it then.
I'm not wearing your headset as well as my headset.
No, wear my headset instead. It's way more stylish.
She reckons this headset's more stylish than her headset. My headset.
I'm saying on.
I will be
I don't
wearing,
suit
but here,
these
have
things. That's why
Can't wear your glasses.
that's why I'm wearing these.
stylish anyway.
Ah,
Gonna
Tara can't wear them.
I can't normally as well, but somebody who we know who isn't very far away from you sent me these very expensive and lovely headphones for my Christmas the other year.
Someone I know who isn't. Is this someone who doesn't stream anymore?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try Tara's headphones on. Ah, those ones. Yeah, he told me I should get some of them.
these are very nice, very comfy. Because
Oh no, I don't like that.
I have had nothing but infections in this ear this year, which is another reason why I've not done any streaming, because I wanted to wear
Yeah.
these.
Tara's headphones are too bass heavy.
Yeah.
You sound
Right.
too bassy.
And
You're
another
here. Hi here.
one of these things that I picked up last year. Nice wee tenants. Hold on.
Yeah, I know it's tenants. Hello. We've got a guest in the chat.
Who's that?
It's
my
Nicky
favourite.
Bunty.
Hello. Yes, and yep, I picked this up because it was cheap, and it's a nice retro hold all. I wanted it.
Do you have a shout out on?
Yeah, I think I do. The only thing is my chatbot's not connected, so I don't think it will work.
No, it didn't work.
No. See, I could connect it, but then all the commands for sounds and stuff like that, all the sounds have been moved onto my NAS drive just now in preparation for this thing
New PC.
to go bye-bye. I may to finally start using my new PC, which is hidden down underneath there. Because I found that...
What's
Yep.
happening with your old PC?
Sorry?
What's happening with your current PC?
Possibly going to crash converters.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
I'm
should-
not used to a
you should
second
reformat
PC.
it. You should reformat it, install an old operating system on it, and play stuff on it which you can't play on modern PC.
But it's a 6th gen i7. That not kind of...
Oh, that's too new. Tara would like that though. She's got a 3rd gen i7.
Well, if you want to do a deal at a later date, then things could be done.
Well, Tara's
'Cause-
listening, hopefully.
What I was thinking about doing with that is AliExpress have been advertising a lot of hard drives, M.2s,
Yeah,
for
they
like
have.
about £15 for a terabyte. This only has a 128 meg or gig, 128 gig M.2 in it, just for the OS and programs, and a nearly dead standard hard drive. So yeah,
Tara's got a 500GB SSD and a 500GB hard drive. I have a 500GB hard drive if she ever needs it. I've installed 2 hard drives, but only activated one.
right
Forward thinking.
now this hold all is full of things, such as a
Beer, lots of beer.
complete
beer.
box.
Ooh, that would go really well with my Specky. I mean, it's a useless joystick and one you never want to use, but it would go well with the Specky.
It's a Sinclair one, so
The Sinclair SJS2 and the Amstrad one are pretty much the same joystick. Same moulding and everything. I think the only difference is the connector.
oh, I have that. I have.
Amstrad.
Now-
Does it only came about because Amstrad bought a
Be-
stick there?
Be warned for the colour clash. Okay.
I'm a Specky user.
I
I'm
hope
used to
I,
colour
I hope
clash.
you're sitting down and you're ready for this.
I heard Tara scream. Tara, what's wrong with it? I mean, it's got all the sucky pads.
Yeah,
Better than...
everything's still there.
You put out my zip stick. My zip stick's missing 3 of them. I had to check then.
Yeah, it's really nice condition. I got this as part of a bulk buy of other bits and pieces, which we might get to. What should we do?
Really just puts a lot of
This
your
is
body-
another wee joystick that was one of my wanted list when I found out that it was made. It's the mini version of one that I really want. Which is the TAC 2 joystick. It's the one that I
Yes,
really.
it's a joystick. Do you remember in Yakuza there was a game where you played it by peeing? That's the type of joystick it is.
But it's a nice tiny wee joystick.
She's taking
So,
the mick out of
good-
me saying a wee joystick. The problem I found with a lot of joysticks back then is there were either ambidextrous like that, or they were one-handed only. So if you
Really?
were left-handed, you couldn't use them. Yes, Tara really is doing
Really,
PP in the
Tara?
chat.
I thought you were bigger than that.
Of course he isn't.
Right. In that case, then.
Turn it sideways. She's not in the room.
Yeah, I
Think
know.
about which one it is. Is that the yeah, the Mega Drive one?
No, Master System one.
Oh, last system one, sorry. The thing that gets me about that, if you look at that one and look at the
Local car boot sale for £3.
I mean, that will work at the Mega Drive anyway.
Oh,
Especially
it
if it's got the
should
Mega
it
Drive.
should work on anything that takes the standard £9 in.
Because the thing is, it won't work on the Specky, even though the Specky gun is practically the same one. You do need to mod it. Tara saying her joystick's better. You've got an Immortal, Tara. Mine isn't arrived yet. Mine's next year.
Well, the Specky, it's got like a RJ45 cable.
Yeah, I think
connector.
it's RJ43, but yes. It's,
Yeah, well-
yeah.
You knew what I meant.
Oh, I knew what you meant.
It was that vein of style of connectors anyway, rather than like £9 in, that type.
Yeah. It's
How about-
Sinclair using an external port. Ooh, nice one. I got one of them. You got me one of them. It's in my controller box up.
Yeah.
I
I picked up this and I thought, oh, Auntie's gonna be upset because I've got another one of these. Oh,
The thing is, I still.
and then I found that one.
I bought a bunch of SATA cables recently, so I could connect everything up to my new SCADA. And the one thing I didn't buy was one for the Saturn, so I still have no connector to connect my Saturn up.
Oh, my Master System
Phew.
pad.
Yeah, not very good pads.
Well, if you want to use the Master System, it works.
If you, you
Some
can
of the
use-
other
you can use
ones
a Mega-
that
you
I
can use a Mega
have,
Drive.
that's missing. But I have replacement parts for it that somebody's 3D printed, which is probably better than a slap around the head, but it's kind of sharp feeling. And again, that was cheap.
The problem I found with the Master System.
How is my
and
back?
the-
My back is absolutely killing me, Tara. Thank you for asking.
The problem I found with both the Master System and the NES pads though is the shape. When you've got big hands, they dig into your hands when you're trying to use them.
Yeah.
So luckily with the Master System, you can plug a Mega Drive gamepad in and use a Mega Drive. And now, speaking of Nintendo,
Yeah, I was after one of these for a while, and
you know the big bazooka one. I can't remember what it's called now. The big one.
the Nintendo Super Scope.
Yeah, there's a retro shop near ours selling one of them.
Yeah.
We've seen it a few times. Been tempted, but I don't have a CRT, so I don't see the point.
How much were they selling it for?
Can't remember. So when are we in Wrexham next?
Oh, not any use to me. I've got one that's in the box. It's sitting up there. Showed you it last stream, but mind you, that was a year ago. So, and then there's nice wee aftermarket 6-button with all the options for turbo
That's
and
actually quite a nice pad.
slow down.
How-
And
how-
yes,
How does it feel?
it's got the mode switch. It feels really quite nice for this age and generation of a pad.
So
It's like-
does it feel like one that a player 1 could use, or does it feel like a player 2 pad?
Oh no, I'd be quite happy to use it as a player 1.
'Cause
And,
the
you
problem
know,
I found
you've
with the
got-
pad that you gave me last year.
You've got these nice wee bits on here, so
Yeah.
your fingers nicely sit in and grip into it.
It looks like it's bigger than that. Is this the one you got me last year with a very, very short cable?
Ever so slightly, and yeah,
Yeah.
a longer flex.
And the problem I found is when I'm using it, it creaks a lot and things. I mean, it
But
works.
they all-
I was,
They all creak to.
Yeah.
A,
but there's also no mode button on this.
is it
Which is
not?
quite funny because the box tells you there's a mode button. But when you take it
Hmm.
out of the box, there is no mode button,
Eh,
which I found quite funny.
pick this one up at a local cash converters. So nice wee generic second-hand one.
Yeah,
But
can't we?
it-
Is that a load of stuff on it as well?
It
Is
has
that where the sticker was?
a bit on the back of it that looks like it's for a battery port, but that doesn't come out.
I wonder if that's a generic mold that just use the same mold
think
for
so.
various things.
I think so, yeah, and yeah, I've not got around to actually removing the price tag completely. I think I just ripped it off for kind of walking around, so nobody thought, oh, you've stolen that or something like that. Yeah,
You need some of this.
what's that?
Apparently, I'm not allowed to drink it. It's a bottle of IPA.
All right, yeah, I've got IPA.
It's actually 99.9% IPA, so it's actually a bit too strong.
Yeah, that's the one that I've got. Because if you're going to clean circuit boards and that, you may as well.
Wait,
Then-
I've also got this stuff, the WD-40 contact cleaner, which is really good. Okay, now that it. Wait a minute. That's not official.
Yes, it is.
There's no. Where's the mode button?
It's right there.
Ah, it's a second gen one. First gen one had a blue mode button.
Yeah.
Tara, that's the one we want.
This is
You
for
don't-
the Mark II one, which as you know, I have that. I showed you that
Yep.
last year, or whenever the
my
hell
Mark
it
one.
was that I last streamed. But yeah,
I'll stick with my Mark 1 finish up there. Which now which turns out I need to fix the headphone jack on the front.
of what?
September last year.
No, Mark One what?
Mega Drive.
All right. No, I was meaning the Mark II Mega CD.
Ah.
I've got the Asian variant of it with the Asian Mark II Mega Drive as well. So, which is nice.
I'm sticking with my Mark 1. It's just the headphone, because if you want to get stereo out of it. Ooh.
I know this is a different one from.
That's the redesigned later edition, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's the bigger one of that one.
Yeah, I can't remember which one was the first version, but people didn't like the original and they redesigned it.
I think it was possibly this one because this is. I would say this is probably anti-S sized since you like the Duke.
The Duke, I mean,
but
Duke is
it's like
still
this.
sat within arm's reach.
Eh,
One Duke controller, as big as my head. Opposition it just right.
This one does. I think it just needs a good clean because this shoulder button here is quite temperamental of not being clicky, which is a bit of a pain in the backside.
The problem I found with the thing is what I've noticed with Sega gamepad is you can see the progression from Mega Drive original 3-button, 6-button to Saturn, Dreamcast. You can see the whole progression.
Oh.
And the one thing they didn't do with the Dreamcast that
forgot I
they should
got-
have done was put a second stick.
I got two of these from the same seller.
Uh-huh.
Still need to go clip these stupid zip ties off that you put on them. But hey ho. Yeah, and on another local boot is another Competition Pro,
We really need to have a better boot fair near us.
and
We told you by the time we went to the boot fair, and there was 3 cars there, didn't we?
well, I'm still annoyed at that going to that car boot that I went to in Blackpool.
You had to pay to get in. And
yeah,
you came
to
5
pay-
minutes later, didn't you?
Pay to get in, soaking wet feet, and if I had just waited until the official time, I would have got in for 50 pence, and I still would have got the exact same things.
Yes,
Can't-
Tara, he has many controllers. You need to have at least 2 controllers, Tara, in case you make
I can't remember where
But then
these
you
came
need
from.
to-
Somebody
then you
gave
need
me
a
them.
3rd controller.
Somebody gave me these.
Oh, they're save icons.
Some lovely. Yeah,
That's really
Yeah.
good save icons. So really
Yeah,
good to
a bit.
magnetize them to your fridge.
a bit on the dusty side.
Yeah, just put them on the fridge, hold them up with a magnet, and they look really nice.
But these are two the high day, which I don't think I can use these with
I've got some too.
other computers. I think it's the double
You-
density for the Amiga.
You can use them with Amiga. They will work. You just have to reformat them first. Because the Amiga only uses double density, it's 770 meg. Sorry, 770K rather than 1.44.
Mm.
You need to just reformat them. You
Right,
can,
is
if
some-
you want, is cover up that hole, and it'll just treat it as a normal double density.
Aye.
They're not
There's
always-
somebody had said to me that because I think it might just be the software or whatever that they were using. You can't really use the high density discs. I see I'm down to 2 viewers now.
I
Yeehaw.
have quite a few double density blanks as well.
Aye.
Found them at that clearance warehouse. Oh,
Right, is that it?
you-
Oh, yeah.
use with, I'm
Kim-
trying,
Sorry.
I'm trying to read it because obviously where the way the light is, the rifle for use for the Spectrum 48K.
Yep.
Don't look at numbers. What do you mean? Don't look at numbers? Oh, you mean viewer numbers? Yeah, the viewer numbers are useless because sometimes it will say you haven't got someone there, and it's just because they haven't spoken.
Right. That's now double to 4. But yeah, that was nice. This is the thing, I should do these more often because I can't remember how much I paid for that. I think that was in a bundle of stuff. I
Is
know.
that the one with the wood? Is that the one with the wood effect stock? When you take it out, does it have the wood effect on it? Or have you not taken it out?
I did, but it's so long ago. Right. Yep. It is indeed. So yeah, there's the
Yeah.
What
Some
was it?
assembly required.
yeah, some assembly required because that there trim out the barrel, the scope.
You can. When Grass has stolen my slot.
And again, with all these other bits not actually really being
all
needed.
those bits, and that's the only bit you actually need to get for the gun to work.
Yeah. And obviously the cassette with the game itself.
2 games. It said on the front there was 2 games.
Yes. But It's one and two gallery. Right.
The question is, does the tape work? I loaded a tape the other day on one of my Amstrads. One side works, the other side doesn't. So annoyingly, I can play Airwolf, can't play Bomb Jack.
Oh.
Bomb Jack on the CPC is actually a decent version.
It's now trying to put these things back in. Yeah, I think. Yep. Let me see. Right. Ah.
Bit of Tetris.
The bit of cardboard went flying there. What's that? Any distraction stuff?
Yeah, she's saying that you need to stream on Sundays when she would normally stream, so she has someone to watch.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, boss.
Remember, you can now stream topless, so don't show the nipples.
Cheer up, Auntie.
I'm just jealous that you've got the at least that's the thing, because there's a blue gun, there's a pink gun. You managed to get the blue one. They need to get the pink one.
Wow. Aye,
There are
right.
actually there are two guns for the Saturn. It is blue and one pink.
Yeah.
It's very,
The
and the pink
guy-
one's the
Guy in the
pink's
local
the-
shop had, well, when he used to have the shop up the road locally, he had two of these in the shop, and he was wanting £35 each just for the gun on its own. I paid £8 for gun with box. I then paid a further £5 online to get the
Okay.
game that goes with it, so it's now complete. I need to do some work on this because somebody's used the lovely brown packing tape,
Ooh.
and there's a couple of
Hate
wee
that tape.
rips. But other than that, the box itself is in reasonable condition for its age. And I watched some of Neil's RMC, his videos on repairs on boxes. So that's why
Give it a go.
kicking about in. Oh no, actually, yep. That's part of my desk just falling apart. I have this here, which is a tub of book binding glue. So my plan is I'm going to disassemble the box, lay it out as flat as I possibly can, put a weight on it, hopefully leave it for a wee bit, and take some nice card and bond it to the inside of it to give it some strength and do some repairs. Anyway,
Never thought of that.
that's this empty now.
Yeah. There's a beer in it like it's supposed to have.
That's one thing.
Tenants.
One thing done. Next box.
Xbox?
Next box.
Oh, not an Xbox.
No, next. I bought myself two of these. It's some
Big LED light.
ultraviolet lights because I want to experiment with trying to.
You want to go to a Norbreck, plug it in, and see what you can see in the rooms.
I took my black light with me to the Norbreck, and apart from a couple of little black mold patches in the toilet, it was clean. My room was
Oh.
perfectly clean. And yes, I checked the sheets, I checked underneath the bed, everything.
Makes a change. I mean,
But-
ours was practically the same. I mean, we had a few things in the bathroom. Apart
Mhm.
from that, yeah.
But yeah, no, these are your full spectrum grow lights that a lot of people who like to grow flowers through winter, they buy them. But
As for your tomatoes,
yeah, definitely that. As I say, I bought them to try and do a bit of retro brighting. As I like to go and experiment to see if I can do it. The pair of them
Personally
delivered
wouldn't. Yeah.
cost £8, so I'm not that fussed on things. Only thing is, I will not be using this cabling, which
That is very thin gauge.
exactly, it's very thin gauge. It looks like it's possibly copper washed aluminium wiring.
You're going to replace
And
the cable.
not only that, there's your earth, and it's not connected to the metal base of this at all.
That's not enough then.
There's only two. You can see the two connections in there. It doesn't need the earth. It's going to be running at a low enough voltage. I do have a proper cable. As I said, I've got two of these. The other one's somewhere over the rainbow over there, and I'll get down to wiring them up and doing something at a later stage.
I personally wouldn't retrobrite because apparently one thing it can do is cause the plastic to go brittle.
I think it depends on what you're using along with it.
Because normally what you're using is water, hydrogen peroxide, washing up liquid, and a big
Well,
UV light source.
You want the washing up hot water and washing up liquid to go and clean it all first
Yeah.
before you do that. But yeah, hydrogen peroxide, and again it depends on the thickness, the concentration, and if it's that cream stuff that people use, for actually bleaching your hair. Which you can see I do that all the time.
Yeah, same.
I've got to add these grey streaks in here that people ID me.
No, there's because I moved a PC that we had. You showing off all your 6-button pads?
Another one that I picked up recently, just up the road. I think it was the last car boot that we had installing just up the road before it shut down for good, which is a pain in the hole.
Good. Not even just for winter.
No, the person who owns the land decided he doesn't want the car boot there anymore. He's going to be doing something else with the whole thing. So, yeah, it's another wee pickup. Anything to play about with?
Hang on. How do you manage to get all of them? They're supposed to be for school only.
It was at the car boot, and it was £2.
Yeah, they're free.
They're not actually.
No, the BBC give them away to free to schools.
Am I a school?
No.
Exactly. You have to buy it. You can't. You go on to sites and buy them. They're about
There is a new
£8 to
£12.
£12. Yeah, I know there's a new one, but yeah, it was about £12 at the time of buying this. That's what they were selling for.
Yeah,
but
I bet you their kid got one from school for free, and they didn't like it, so the parents
no,
sold it.
this was an older couple, possibly more grandkids right enough than kids, but yeah, I don't know. Might have been. It's like I picked this thing up as well. Not sure how clear that comes through.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, that makes two of us. I think it's like a
concentration. What?
I think it's like a Simon. I was like, if you look at the buttons, they have been well and truly mashed.
One player on change. He's got 1 or 2 players.
Yep.
Is it a Simon or is it a
That's
mastermind type thing?
That's what I'm thinking. It is something along those lines, yeah. I take this.
I mean, doing
must
a
be some
search
kind of
for
display.
it, I'm not. Vintage electronic concentration handheld game by LJN Toys, made in Taiwan. Okay, so it should look a lot nicer than that.
It's a year younger than me. I think it looks quite good.
1979.
Yes, as I said, a year younger than me.
I found it on Wikimedia.
Another wee handheld. picked
not
up.
focused. Invader from space.
Yes. This was a £5 plus postage off of a Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, that link is too long for Twitch.
Sorry?
I put the link in chat, but the link's too long for Twitch.
Alright. What's that? Nice smell plants.
Yeah, she's on about the what the lights for.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for the
Ah, yeah. There's a still a wee handheld. Sorry. That's
Aw,
not. Yeah, that way.
genius. I remember them. I remember when they were advertised. Never had one, but I remember them.
Yeah, this is another one that's going to be getting the box repair done, hopefully, because
Definitely need a book to know that.
it's it's kind of squished, to say the least.
It looks like someone sat on it.
Well, there's no like insert inside this to keep it. There might well have been a tray, because I doubt it would have just been rattling about like that inside it. But then,
It's probably a plastic. You know, one of those annoying vacuum form plastics that just disintegrate over time.
yeah, it could be that. It could have been a bit of a polystyrene, which somebody would have yeeted the first chance to get. But yeah, overall, it doesn't look too bad. I don't have any spare batteries kicking about, or I would have tried it. Yeah. Where's my button here? Oh yeah, I got a universal power adapter with that Invaders game. Not the right size for it. It doesn't put out the correct voltage, so absolutely no use to me for that. This again, another kind of Facebook Marketplace pickup. I got one or two floppy disks.
Oh, actual floppy disks.
Floppies.
Are they IBM floppies? Are they Amstrad floppies? Amstrad PC.
No, I think these are a mixture of a BBC and a Commodore 64.
Ew. I have a BBC. Sat in the corner over there. Not even plugged it in and turned it on yet. I have one.
That's terrible. Man's not turning on your beep. But yeah, not these. In fact, these ones might just be the. Yeah, these are just the ones for the BBC. About having a. Oh, that'll focus. That focusing. Maybe yes, no. B-Bug.
B-Bug magazine, and I can't read the rest. It's lost focus.
Nope. Up, down, left, right.
May 85.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network.
Shut
You might
up.
want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
Hey
Yeah.
Google, what time is it?
You're just shouting into my ears.
No, I'm shouting to my one. It's
Aye.
7:06 p.m.
Because my router is dying on its backside. At least I hope that's all it is, because my two lights that I've got, they can't get connected to my internal Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we've got
I-
one like that.
the
In
same
living
with
room.
a-
One light connects, one light doesn't. It keeps losing connection.
No, these are working fine. The app that runs them, all the information in there is correct, but nope, just won't connect. Same with Google Hub there, as you heard, it just won't connect to either. This is something I picked up, and I have absolutely no idea why. It was £1.
A calculator.
Yeah.
A Tiger Electronics calculator. Can it play Doom?
Possibly that is one of the things. If you are able to, when plug it in with its USB, you might be able to program it in to do something like that. One of
Is
these.
it USB or is that one of those custom ports?
It is a USB type port, because it has got the USB Trident symbol thing there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Probably
it's a-
micro, not mini.
it's a Texas Instrument one, and yeah, it works. It's got the batteries in it still, which is a bad thing. I know. I need to take them out.
Take the batteries out. Unless you're using modern alkalines, take the batteries out.
Well, they're
You can read
Duracells.
modern alkalines.
I know.
Oh, forget Duracell. Duracells are useless.
I've got a plug. Yeah,
It's a plug.
it's a smart plug. It's
Yeah.
apparently it's a smart plug anyway. It got
Normally
thrown.
have a normally have a button on as well.
Yeah, it's got a button on the side of it so you can connect or switch it on and all that kind of jazz. I think it's a TP Link.
Yeah.
I don't know. It got thrown in with some stuff that I bought from a regular seller. That's that box. Done.
He got given. I think it was five. John Gill. He just said, "Here, have these," and just handed me them. It was sort of, why? So I've got a strip of them all downstairs going, where can I put these?
I seen somebody put a poster with them, and they had a whole lot of them set in, one in each other. To use that as your Starship Enterprise self-destruct sequence, so you have to enter in, switch them on in the correct order for your end thing to do something. But, yeah. I noticed when I was setting things up that this camera kind of catches a bit too much of what's in the background here, so hence spare blanket got thrown.
So you're trying to hide some of the pickups by a blanket.
Yes.
See, I have this behind me. I have a nice fireplace. I have a Christmas tree. I have a wreath. Sometimes I have a Tara, but she's vanished.
Ah, this
You
here.
can tell it's not a green screen because I can reach all the way into it. So
Yeah, watch you don't burn yourself in the fire behind you there.
it's fine. It's using those cool burn coals.
Ah, right. Right. How about an old computer?
An old computer. How old? Are we talking as old as the ZX81, or are we talking newer or older than that?
Oh, newer than that, but still nice and old. Old enough that this could possibly be a candidate for attempting Retro Bright. Either buy these lights or just leaving it sitting on top of the shed in a nice sunny day.
But I think, what could be that colour then? Are we going to show it?
I'll show it. That's way of freaking done.
Is it going to be an Acorn or a BBC? It's well. I want to know what the little letter is on the end. What's the little letter? Up a bit. Lift it up a bit. Lift it up a bit. Lift it up a bit. Up a bit. Up a bit. Up a bit. No. Oh, come on. Oh, it's an E. I'm jealous. You've got the Jaguar ports on the side. You've got a built-in floppy drive. You've got the built-in power supply. It's got the RF and the monitor port. Yep. You've also got the stupid ports underneath, where the keyboard and mouse go in underneath where you. Yep. At that end, you've got obviously the cartridge slot on the side that you just showed. The random MIDI ports. But Yeah, I know that. I know the STE too well, even though I never had one. I had an STFM. On the back, you've got your. It's not SCSI.
I'm bloody
it's
knackered.
ASCII.
It's like ways of
It-
fun.
it's because the power supply is built in. You've got an ASCII port there, not SCSI. It was a Atari version of it. You've got your RF and audio and your monitor. It also has a power switch and a reset switch. Amstrad, not Amstrad. Amiga owners, take note. Power switch on the system. Reset switch, physical switch.
But this does have a
Has a printer port as
AF
well.
AF out
Yeah.
a audio
No,
monitor.
you can do a monitor. You can do SCART with them as well. And if you've got
Yeah.
a decent scaler, it'll work.
But, right, so
Well, even if you have this little stupid cheap box here, which
how much would you pay at a car boot sale for this thing?
20 quid. Did you pay more or less than that?
Less.
10.
Yep.
You pay a tenner for it.
Pay a tenner for it. Untested.
I'd have thrown. Untested. Yeah, 10, 15. But if they said working, about 20. I don't care about it being that colour.
I'm not overly fussed about it myself. As I said, I might give it a try. I don't know. It is
Thing is, what I would
it is
do
brown
is,
on the top,
Yeah.
but it's not exactly. I'm standing on my freaking cable here. It's not exactly, like that normal beige that things start out with.
Thing is, what
It
you
is
can do with
more
that
a lighter
is
grey.
They can be upgraded to 4 meg. It uses SIM RAMs, so you can easily upgrade it to 4 meg. You can replace the floppy drive with a Gotek if you wanted to. The STEs can also take a hard drive. So
Yeah.
compact flash drive as a hard drive.
Yeah.
Can you
I-
tell I want an STE? Mind you, if I had the money, I'd be bidding on Nostalgia Nerd Spolken at the moment.
Oh, don't.
£1,020 last I checked.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, I'd also go
I-
for Scorpion.
I have been called a simp by somebody online on Twitter because I said, I'm not in the financial position to go and help out, or I would go and bid on some of these things.
Yeah.
And then some other numpties jumped in and was like, oh, selling off things that were donated to his channel. And it's like, so?
The thing is, people
It's
having
like,
a go at him
If I
for not
give
selling the stuff.
if I give you something and then it's worth actual money but it's not worth anything to me, and then you are strapped for cash and you put it up for sale, I don't care. I gave it to you, it's yours. You can do whatever the hell you want.
I was thinking though, people are having a go at him for not selling some of his retro stuff to try and raise money for Barcadia.
Yeah,
It's missing the flap.
I know.
Is it missing the innards as well, or is it just the flap?
Just the flap. It came with a power lead that somebody's chopped off.
I was going to say, where's the rest of it?
But that was £3. It was £3 just a few weeks ago, and
Do you need the flap?
I had that in it. No, you don't. It's just
No, do you? No,
it's a
do
dust
you
cover.
Need the flap? Marble madness. No, do you need the flap? I've got sitting on top of my shelf a NES case that's got a PC in it.
all right.
It obviously doesn't need the flap because behind the flap is a floppy drive. No, is a DVD drive.
Right.
It doesn't need the flap.
Neither here nor there.
I was going to install Back to Sarah onto it as an emulation station. Originally, I was going to install Mint on it as a PC thing. But after seeing Beanhead do Back to Sarah on a Nook, I'm thinking of installing onto that and have it as an emulation box.
Right.
And there's a computer in a NES case running NES games.
From that same seller that I got you that control pad from, I've got another light gun.
What's that for?
Commodore 64, apparently. And it's still got the the DB9 port on the end of it.
Yeah. It looks too realistic. You can tell they wouldn't make it nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks fake enough that you know it's not real, but it looks too realistic to be. Some of this system.
Something's rattling in it.
It's not picking up on the mic.
I don't know. That's probably getting.
No. Discord's probably killing it.
Yeah, there is a couple of screws, so I can open it up and cause that's sticky. The trigger.
Sticky? Ah.
Yeah, and yeah, as you were saying before about things, there's the length of the cable on that.
Yeah, you need a nice long cable. Well, I mean, something like that, you need it to be long so you can actually stand back from the TV and shoot
No.
it.
That's just
Yeah, but you'd put it away. You've got C64 to come with it.
exactly.
When I'm sat here with this, my Mega Drive's there. It's sort of my Mega Drive's literally practically on my lap with this cable. I need to get a DB9 extension cable.
Boy, there's a game I picked up. Do you know quite well about that game?
Postal on the Dreamcast.
Yes,
Ah,
picked that up at
when
Blackpool.
I first saw that format when they first launched it, I was actually surprised they did it, and it turned out it's because Running of Scissors open sourced the actual code for Postal to allow people to do that. It's even I don't know if it still is, but it was officially on their website as a proper version.
I got these games at Card Boot there on Sunday. There, Super Mario Land 3D.
I think you've got a 3DS or a 2DS to play it.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Mario Brothers 2.
Mario and Sonic.
Really good.
The
I was
Olympics.
going to say you've got some really good Sonic clones there.
And that there.
Ah, Mario Kart, a really nice Crash Bandicoot kart racer clone.
All four of those games for £1, and they're all in it as well there. And to answer the question, no, all four for £1.
All four for £1, and you don't have a way to play them.
No, I do not have a 3DS.
Or a 2DS.
I do have a 3DS. It doesn't work. You switch it on, you get a flash, and then that's it. It's off.
Oh.
So, somebody had offered if I send it to them, they'd have a look at it. Can't remember who that was, and well, that was that. But yeah,
Yeah, sounds good.
at a local kind of furniture recycling place, they had this. This got donated in.
It screams at you when you use it. You put it in and it goes,
I am really annoyed because they said, oh, we can't sell you it just now because it's not been pack tested, blah 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 blah. And then because it's got that as a connector,
it can't be packed.
they can't pack test it because this goes into one of the monitor stands for a BBC Master or Micro that's got the power distribution board on the back of it.
Actually, I'm thinking it can
This
go to my
also
BBC as well.
was complete in box, and they threw
What?
the box out.
Why?
I think just to piss me off. Because it's like, turn around and says, I want it, it was reserved in my name. And then they finally just went, here, you can take it. And I was like, well, where's the box? Oh, we threw that out. I had to leave because I'm sure you could see the veins starting to stick out my
Yeah.
forehead. I was like, no, you didn't.
You know I can plug this into my BBC.
Well, you need to
My
find a
BBC
find a way to power it.
No, the BBC's got a port. The BBC Model B has a port on it for it. It's got a power port underneath. I'll go grab it, but it's over there.
Yeah, I know my BBC Master has one as well, but no, this actually is just a kettle lead, to be perfectly honest. But it's got that channel cut out in the bottom of it.
Yeah.
That's all you need to slide into that. I didn't have
No,
that.
the bottom of the BBC, there's a port literally underneath it when you turn it upside down, which is for power and stuff like that. Which I find quite clever, you can daisy chain, but also a bit of problem.
No,
I recognise it, but cannot remember what it's called.
it's a Tommy.
Does it work?
I have no idea. This thing, some bright spark left the batteries in it,
Oh.
and it also takes this here, a 6-volt lead acid battery.
Oh no.
This is as flat as can be. It's not leaked or anything. It's
Okay.
there you go. It's an Omnibot. And believe it or not, you can still buy these batteries.
Oh,
These are still made. Not just by not just by them, but there's a few. They're used in as a battery backup in alarm systems and stuff like that. So it's easy enough to get those. Get them from like about £5 up. You know,
yeah, I
seal,
was going to say they're cheap because that's pretty much what car batteries run on.
and I have I have the tray that goes with it, and obviously the remote as well. It's out there somewhere, but
You need to fix it up, get it all working.
it needs a bit more work than I'm really able to go and do to it.
It might need a lot of motherboard work and tracing, depending on everything.
Fortunately, I think it's been left standing upright when the batteries have been in it, so there's nothing majorly done kind of down way. Only thing is, yes, that has a cassette deck in it. That will need looked at. It'll probably
May need new belts.
very
If you're lucky,
minimum will need a new belt. It will
if
need
you're
a
lucky,
new
it
belt.
doesn't. Because there's a lot
No,
of the
it
time
will
you'll
need
get
a new
stuff in it.
belt because it hasn't turned, so it'll be notched at the motor end. So you'd always have that kind of bit where it could probably kind of like speed up and then slow down. So that would need
Right.
replaced. There's a crack in the dome, which is a pain in the backside, but I have looked up on eBay. People are asking £250 plus for one of these in roughly similar condition. Some of them are missing the tray, some of them are missing the remote. As I said, I've got all three parts. Some of them are missing the dome as well.
Everyone, round to Taz's, raid his house and sell it all.
But I obviously didn't pay anywhere near that kind of price. I have been talking with somebody online, Mr. Gobot.
That doesn't make
Remember?
sense.
Nah, on Twitter and Instagram, he collects similar things like this. And asking him if he'd be interested in taking it on to the next step, or maybe moving it on through to somebody else who might be interested in it.
Typically, you can't 3D print a clear plastic yet,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
because then you can 3D print a cover. But yeah,
And on retro thing is this thing here I picked up.
it's a box.
Yeah, it's one of these.
It's just a box.
These boxes, they're 20 quid or something like that for one of these stupid boxes. But there's something in this box.
No, there's nothing in the box. Okay.
Yeah, it's just something in the box. There's that there.
It's a pair of shoes.
Oh, it's a battery powered pressure washer.
Ah.
I paid a fiver for this.
It's an irrigation irrigation system for your nice smelling plants, as Tara puts it.
No. This, you can run it from a bucket of water type of thing. Battery powered. So this will go with me in the motorhome once that's all sorted out. So I have that. And my mountain bike. So if I go somewhere and get all dirty, I can just clean that off with that. Job's good. So, how are we on time? An hour and 10
It's
minutes.
7:30. Yeah, now hour and 11 minutes. It's just about ticking to. Wales? Where do you go to Wales, Tara?
To Wales?
Wales nicer. To be fair, for him to get to Wales, you'd have to come through England.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I should have done. I should have a giant Union flag behind me. Or just a St George's Cross behind me.
Why would you have a Union flag up? Really?
Because we're the Union!
Yeah, Union.
Fine. Fine. Maybe I should have... I forgot what to do. Tara, how do you say Welsh flag in Welsh? In Welsh.
Welsh flag.
It's something Cymraeg.
Right. Maybe some games. There you go. I've got pick myself up some GameCube games. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
How's that?
Smuggler's
Die
Run.
Hard. And Smuggler's Run. And
Is that Die Hard trilogy or just Die Hard?
Die Hard Vendetta. Vendetta.
Ah, Vendetta. That's
These
Spider-Man. I wonder if that's the same Spider-Man that's on the Dreamcast.
These are a cab boot and charity shop thing, so the prices that were on that, no. Somebody else had gone in and bought them at that price, I didn't.
And then we sold them, yeah. I mean, I could show off a big bag of stuff I've been given by John, which has been lots and lots of games as well.
Twisted Metal Black. Right. That's quite a good game, apparently.
Supposed to be quite a good game, although that does say online behind it. Hopefully it works offline as well.
Yeah, that I didn't notice at first. Yeah, it does say network play only.
No.
Which probably means it is worth exactly nothing these days.
It's one of those. Sometimes you find they're worth more than you think.
Pick myself that up. So apparently I've been told this is a game that you got to play. Got to do a good storyline.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I've got that on PC. I've played a total of 5 minutes of it.
Mate of mine, he's got it on. I think he's got it on Xbox.
So it's made all black on. Oh, we want it on PAL, don't we? PS2 PAL. £12.33 used, or if it's complete in box with the manual, it's oh wait, it's the online version. It's £1.32 used, or £6.17 complete in box. Outrun 2. Ooh. Weirdly enough, Outrun 2 is worth a lot less than Coast to Coast.
Really?
Yeah. The thing is, what I mean is the stupid price difference between the two. It's the same game engine.
Yeah.
Huge price difference. It's like 5 times more.
A couple of PSP games.
There's a charity shop near me that keeps selling PSP games, but I don't have a PSP, so I'd never get them. Vice City Stories. Bomberman Land. That's supposed to be fun.
Oh, come on, Bomberman's always quite good. Doesn't really matter on the platform.
I still find it funny how it wasn't called Bomberman on the Speccy and wasn't called Bomberman on the Amiga. All because of the IRA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want it to be called Bomberman obviously because of the IRA and stuff at the time. So it's Mr. Wii something on the Speccy and Dynablaster on the Amiga. Then later they just went, you know what, we're just going to call ourselves Bomberman.
I got myself a handheld Commodore.
Is it a Commodore branded phone by any chance?
No.
No. Is it Commodore branded calculator? Yeah. Yeah. Because I know they did a calculator like Sinclair did.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the LED screen rather than LCD screen?
It's a vacuum fluorescent tube.
Oh, the tube one.
And what's this? I think you've played this on stream. Yeah, on
Me?
stream.
Stream?
On stream? No?
It's not an stream. Never
No?
played. It's not actually on stream.
Is it
But
not?
no, do. For the Amiga. Yep. I played the Amiga version.
Yeah. That's some.
It's on this.
That's from a regular. The guy works for a local charity shop, and a lot of the stuff he brings to the car boot because they'll get better prices for it there. Plus, he sells a lot of consoles and stuff, and they'd all have to go through part testing, and they don't have CRTs and all the rest of that kind of thing. That's another Blackpool pickup for me.
I
Oh, yeah.
do find sometimes when they
It's been after one of these for a wee while. Yes, we
I'm trying to pick how many buttons. There's 2 buttons there. Is that a Master System one?
hey, what can be used on that type of thing? Yeah, I see. Quick shot. I did not pay £18 for that. Silly sticker
Master
on it.
System, Amiga. Couldn't use it on ST. Weirdly enough, ST doesn't have 2-button support, which I think was stupid.
No. No, well.
No, it has 2-button support on the mouse because it links into a button for the joystick to make 2 buttons on the other port.
There you go. But yeah, this is the one that can plug into both at the same time for some pain in the backside reason.
It's not both at the same time.
It does, plugs into both at the same time, and you have a switch on the top so you can switch from player 1 to player 2.
Oh, that's silly.
There's a couple of the fight stick.
That means
or
you
the-
can't play 2-player games against each other because you're there fighting over who uses the stick.
Oh, you could. You just only plug one in. Then the other person has a different.
But I want the stick. I want to use the stick.
Well, you get your
You
own
want to
stick.
use the stick? No.
Bring your own stick.
Bring me own stick, indeed. What we do now is get a Y splitter and do it in, and when you're playing, flick to yours and mess it up.
And this is something that our good friend Grasso brought me back all the way from Japan.
Oh yeah, the multi-tap. Yeah, he showed me that.
Yeah. For what? Sub £5. Like, fair enough, you got to go all the way to Japan to get it, but
Yeah.
that was selling at Blackpool for about 45 quid.
Yeah, some of it. That's the thing, and it's sort of what gets me as well. If you go to Japan and see what they class as
Junk.
oh well, no, the quality levels. What we call okay quality, they would call bad quality. So yeah, and they seem to look after their stuff a lot better.
Yeah. I really hate it when all these people are going there and they go into. It's not just Super Tomato. It's that other place that they've got branches all over Japan, and it is baskets. So it just says junk, and it's
Yeah.
the equivalent of £5 a go, and it's your luck if these things work or not. But yeah, at Blackpool I treated myself and bought that there as well.
But turbo powered for your turbo graphics
Yeah,
or
so
your
I,
PC Engine.
I have one
Beautiful.
complete inbox to go along with my my PC Engine. So if anybody ever visits me and I have that set up, I can play 2-player games.
2 players. There's a thing you can get now for the PC Engine, which goes on the back of the PC Engine and allows you to have proper RGB out rather than just having to use RF and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen them. I should have got it when I got the card.
Racer.
Yeah. One. I think it was a local charity shop. Right. It's £1.95 on it.
Yeah. I've been tempted to get one of those PS Vita boxes, you know, the PSP TVs you can get.
All right. Did it
Because
still
they
work?
you can. Well, yeah, because they could be modded, you know, the same way as the PSP could be. So you can mod
That's a
it
pain
and
in
you
the
get-
backside because like the Poundland in the town just along the road, they sold off everything because they were moving locations.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to go and take everything off the shelves to go and move about 150 yards up the road. They sold off everything and they had the PlayStation TV boxes there and they were selling them off for nothing. And I looked at them and thought, nah, and left them. Sure.
I think I'd back them. Yeah. Because I mean, you can get them for about 30-40 quid on eBay, but they can still work perfectly fine. You
What?
put an SD card on them, run off SD. Far Cry Primal. Let's get Far Cry and just put a new skin on it and sell it as a new game.
It was £1 at the boot. I'll see if it works or not.
I can't remember. I think it's 5 that they've just reskinned. Maybe 4 that we've just reskinned. I mean, it was
Oh.
about Blood Dragon. That's fine.
Now here's a
Oh, I only got a Doom hat.
bag here of stuff that cost me £5.
I got a load of stuff from Blackpool. That's how I kept saying, "Where? What? What?" To me.
Here's how about a Commodore
Well,
64 accessory.
In the bin. Bin it. You don't need a Commodore 64 stuff.
That's a light pen.
Right.
A light pen for the
To-
Commodore
To be
64.
fair, I had a Commodore 64 when I was younger. I even had the keyboard thing you put on the top. You could play music on it using the keyboard.
Yeah,
had
I
that
have
as
one of
well.
those. Yes.
Nowhere near as good as my actual keyboard, but yeah. I even used to plug the keyboard into the Atari ST to get proper music out of it, proper MIDI music out of it, rather than the in-base MIDI.
How about a plushie?
Don't show Tara plushies.
No,
Tara likes plushies.
oh, even that one.
Tara, you want to flee? Does Mr. Lowe know you've got his flea?
I bought it from him, like at Glasgow last year.
He didn't have any at Blackpool, unfortunately.
I have had this since before it was announced that they were getting released. He said, try not to say anything. All right, no problem. It says it'll be a while before I stream.
It's definitely a while.
Just a bit,
Yeah, just a month or two. I mean, flea.
a couple of days, maybe a week. How about another handheld device?
I was trying to get flea off the shelf behind me, but I can't get it.
Complete in box. Yeah.
Go on. What is it? Is it a Game Boy? Is it a Game Gear? Is it a PS Go? PSP Go?
Yeah.
They could be modded. They could be modded as well. All PSPs can now be modded. So even though they've turned everything off, you can still use them. How much you paid for that? Because They're not bad little units, those.
Yeah, these are really quite expensive little pain in the bum things, since these are all pretty much online only. Is how they were. And since, as you said, the online service has been turned off, but
Yeah, but
There's-
you can mod it and you
there's
can put
ways.
SD card in. Well, you use a memory stick Poduo adapter for SD card, and you can actually run games off the SD card. But it was an online only thing. It's like the PS Vita was. Yeah, it was the same.
no, PSE takes games as well.
Oh, I thought no. Doesn't it take it as SD cards rather than?
No, you can buy games.
Well,
They
I thought
still
it wasn't UMD. I thought it wasn't UMD for.
no, it's not UMDs.
So,
They're like
Yeah.
memory sticks.
yeah, that's what I
So
meant.
they're back to being a
like the-
cartridge,
Yeah,
which
like
is-
the like the Switch.
how they should be. That there complete in box was £8.
And postage to me will be a couple of quid. So yeah, that'd be covered.
Gotta love your optimism there.
Hey, I've got this little thing. This little thing's good enough for most things. It's my handheld.
Right.
Yeah, that's my little amulet.
See, this here was a bag of stuff, bag of games that I picked up for a £5.
I think
So-
Tara wants to flee. He said it's cute.
I thought you said you had one.
No, have the game flee. I don't know if
Oh,
they,
right.
got it on the Dreamcast, which I now can't play.
So yeah,
Formula 1 97.
yeah,
Is that signed?
yeah, by the owner, I think.
No.
Or who? No,
It's
It
signed by
says-
Electronics Boutique.
says EB. Yeah, Electronics Boutique. I was just about to say that. Yeah. And what the hell is this one? Cool Borders 3. Unfortunately, missing the front cover and the manual. As I said,
recognise the name of that game.
I bought this whole bag of games for a £5. So, oh, that wasn't it. That's not part of it either.
Got to- I need to sort this room out. I've got. John keeps finding games at the charity. Well, the charity shop keeps binning games, but rather than binning them, he's intercepting them and taking them home, and then asking me if I want them.
Where the hell are you pricing?
Aeronauts.
Aeronauts.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, but you know, it's like the PlayStation at the end of its life, getting all the shovelware going. You know, there's
Apparently, that is
Ace
worth,
Combat 3.
No, Aeronauts is apparently worth £7.4p used with missing bits. Ace Combat 3. Now that's a fun. Ace Combat are good games. Good series. of
Yeah.
games.
This the first or second one? That's the first one. Men in Black.
The Man in Black with awful games. Yep. Good films, bad games.
It's this one. Mostly there, just missing the manual. Cool Borders. First one.
That was the other one, the sequel.
Yeah, that one was Cool Borders 3. Yeah. I wonder if I've got 2 in here as well then.
Yeah, but there's no SSX. SSX was a better game.
Sega Virtual Rally.
Oh, which one?
Just the original one, the Platinum Edition. And then is this WWE or F SmackDown Know Your Role 2 or SmackDown 2 Know Your Role Electric
No,
Boogaloo.
that's WWE because that's changed. That's the new logo where they dropped the F.
Yeah, well, actually, if you look at it, it's just WW.
Yeah.
So they're missing the third one. It should have WWW.
Why WWW?
Well, originally it was the Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Because there technically isn't missing any W's because they say the outside, the top W is a W, the bottom W is a W, but the inside is also a W. I wondered why it was 3 W's.
No, they don't go by that. They just go WWE now.
Yeah.
Uh,
And they dropped the F bit out of it.
Spider-Man 2.
Hey.
Sorry, Tara. Spiders.
Yeah, but Spider-Man 2 is supposed to be the good one.
I say. Enter Electro. I don't know if this is the game that everybody's on about
PC
where they do cruel things in it. Is it this one?
Tomb Raider 3.
Is this?
I think it's two where you look the butler up.
Yeah, is it? See, I never had them. No,
I
not
think I
not
have
officially.
them, so I could play 'em.
not officially.
I,
In
I have them. I have them on PC CD.
Superbike 2000.
EA Sports.
You pay extra in the game.
EA Sports. You may get a game.
Crash Bash.
Ooh. One of these days, I'm actually going to play Crash Bandicoot properly and see if it's as rage-inducing as WrestleMania made it out to be.
What's this? Lego Island.
The first one, that was
Two.
the second one.
So I take it that's a place you definitely don't want to walk on the beach then. Barefoot. That's going to hurt.
Ooh, yeah. But you make sure it's on a really hot and sunny day, so it's all melted into a nice flatness.
Rugrats, The Search for Raptor.
Is this literally a blind bag of games that you just picked up?
No, I seen all the games and I asked him, and he's like, oh, they're so much for each. And I went, well, how much you want for the whole lot? And he hummed and hawed for a minute. And I tried to usher this person away. And he's like, oh, that's a good game, that costs money. And it's like, I'm like, well, you shut the hell up. Plus, it was that a Crash Bandicoot game that you seen. Now, Crash Bandicoot can command money, but Crash Bash Racing, no, not as much.
I don't think this is worth much. Don't know if it'll come up. Don't know if it'll come up. Crash Bandicoot.
All right.
No, it vanished. It vanished.
Nice fire.
There you go. But that's Crash Bandicoot Platinum, and the case is missing, so it's in a clear DVD case. Don't think it's worth much. Nicktoons Racing.
Yep. Everything had a racing game.
Yep. Everything had a racing game.
And to then follow everything having a racing game.
Everything had a racing game. Yep.
Pretty much everything had a wrestling game.
One. It's a fantastic wrestling game. That.
I'm sure I seen somebody just recently and they were taking the absolute piss out of that game.
Awful. It's an awful game.
This is another game I never played. It's everything's there.
Rayman.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a good game. I've got Rayman Revolution. I don't have that one. I've got Rayman Origins.
What about this one?
Origins, not
You
Origins.
played this?
Destruction Derby. I did play that when I was younger. Never owned it, but I did play it.
That was good fun, that game.
Yeah.
I always thought it was quite good fun. But,
I like the fact that the idea is to smash everything up without getting too much smashed up yourself.
that's pretty much what you do in real life, isn't it? And then
Well,
there's
in real life, you try not to get smashed up at all.
the sequel.
Destruction Derby 2.
Yeah. So all those games there, that was a $5.
I'd say that was a good deal.
Yeah.
You haven't got Driver, so you can't stream Driver and try and complete the first.
Oh, the
thing.
tutorial.
Get out the garage.
I do actually have Driver, and I showed it to you on a previous stream.
Yes, you haven't streamed it and tried to get the garage.
Well, that means I either have to get my Mark 1 PlayStation out of the loft, or hook up my PS2, since it isn't a legit game. And
Still be fine.
Yeah,
PS2 is
I
PS1
can-
hardware inside it.
I can complete that relatively easily. At least I used to.
I don't think I ever completed it.
The tutorial. You never got past the
Yeah.
tutorial.
Well,
Really?
I don't own the game anymore, so I can't even give it a go.
Alright.
Suppose I could put it on
There
the
you go.
PS3.
Here's a game you played.
Bob. Yeah, but it's a
The
it's a
com-
C64 version.
the 64 version, yeah. I won that in a raffle years ago. I've never kind of shown it. I picked
I
up.
think the best version was actually consoles. You know, I actually probably NES version
You
because of the
ever
colours.
played that? It's Traitor's Gate?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, never. I was hoping you might have.
No.
I think it's a PC game.
You think it's a PC game?
Yeah. Yeah, it is indeed. Damn it. You need Windows 95 or 98. And at least 100 megahertz Pentium 166 is recommended.
I have
Damn it.
I have a Pentium 4. It might be too fast.
I've got a brand new in box P4 that I got when I was still working, and I was going to build a new computer at the time, and then
There was a sequel to it
Then-
as well. There was a Traitors Gate 2 Cypher as well, so it was that good. They gave it a sequel. Something to do with the Crown Jewels.
right, I think I'll
Let's
just
have a look at Moby.
we'll do this box. Yeah, just finishing off this box and call it.
It was also on the Mac. You know, back in the
I
day
have-
when Macs could play games.
I have another classic computer here. Nice wee.
Oh, I like those ones.
And complete with 14 feet.
A nice ZX Spectrum Next. Sorry, have you seen the Next? It's got the same keyboard.
Is it?
Yeah, they've actually styled the keyboard as a new Next, the Kickstarter 2 Next, with the same keyboard. It's a QL keyboard. It is the QL keyboard as well.
I do like that. I like this well more than the Dead Flesh keyboards.
It's better than the rubber domes.
Oh yeah.
And
Right.
I mean, to be fair, the Plus 2
But-
and the CPC 464, they have decent keyboards.
Yeah, well they have real keyboards even compared to this.
And one thing you could say,
because
the
I
one
think
thing you
this
could
is
say the
still-
Commodore 64 had was a decent keyboard.
I think this is still the same membrane
Could you,
underneath, but it's just
could you bring it up closer to the camera again?
by all means, yes.
Trying to see if that's the. Oh, it is the Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Unfortunately, it's not the toast rack, but yeah.
Oh god. If it'd been a toast rack, there's no way I would have got it for £5.
No. My dad won't give me his toast rack.
That's not very nice of him.
I know. I've got to
Why
wait
won't
till
he give
dies.
you? Why won't he give you it?
I have to wait till he dies. And then it's me and my sister have to fight over it.
Does she want it?
No.
And she know
I
what
win.
what it is worth?
No.
Are you going to tell her?
He's got a Plus 3 as well.
Nice.
So, no, I'm not. I'm not going to tell him
Eh.
how much either of them are worth.
You bad person, you. Imagine doing that to your sister.
Hey, I told my dad how much they're worth, and he doesn't even want to sell them, so it's on him.
Right, so Spectrum 128 key K even game. There we go. Double Dragon 2.
Better than Double Dragon 1, but I never actually really
Take
liked
that
Double Dragon
back.
games.
Take that back.
It is.
No,
better
it's
than
not.
Double Dragon 1.
No,
on
it's
the,
not.
On the Specky it is. On the Specky it is.
How about
Not
this then?
as the,
How about that then?
fitting image. I've never played it.
These are all from the same seller that I got that
No,
from.
But no.
These
when
are
I'm talking about
also
the, game, I'm talking
the
about
same.
Specky versions of the game.
It also came in the same seller that I got the ST from. Not at the same time. Months upon months apart.
So
Like,
have you got a tape deck?
yes, I have many.
Batman.
Nice
Joker.
box.
I'm sure I remember that game. I'm sure I played that game when I was a kid.
And well, here we go. Here's the better game.
Not on the speckiest. No.
And definitely far superior artwork anyway.
Better artwork, yes, but on the specky, the game itself isn't that good.
Well, I care. I don't think I'll be playing it anyway because
I'm trying to remember. Which
I have
one
the
it is, but
arcade.
Yeah, the arcade is the better version, but no, there's one version. I think it's.
Yeah,
I think it's
hopefully when I
Double
get it
Dragon.
fixed.
I can't remember what conversion it is, but there's literally two different versions of the same. I think it's the C64 version, where depending on the side you play, depends on whether you get the UK or the American version of the same game. The Star Wars trilogy for which system?
It's all for the specky.
Oh, for the Specky.
Yeah.
Didn't know they did the Star Wars trilogy on the Specky.
Yeah, there you go.
I should give it a go.
Now you know.
Probably have it. It's probably on my div.
These were all specky games that I picked up.
Have you got a div?
Yeah, I've got the Div MMC Joy.
What this one?
No.
This is
Mine-
this is
so
the
the Mini.
This is the Div MMC Enjoy.
The Enjoy. It's the Enjoy Mini,
Ah,
something like
the
that.
Colt Monster Colt
And it
Monster
doesn't have a
feature.
bloody case.
Oh, this does.
And well, there you go. For some reason, I have this again.
I'll have that one. You can send that one to me.
How about this? A game by.
Oh, look at that. That's,
by
oh, look at
Elite.
that's the plus two enhanced.
Sorry.
What's that? Space Harrier. I remember that game. And weirdly enough, it's actually not a bad game on the Specky.
And like this case and everything is really nice condition. Obviously, cassette is there, and the insert as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They normally go missing.
Yeah. But sure. Be perfectly honest, this whole thing normally goes missing and you're just left with the tape
Yeah.
rattling about in the bottom of a box or something and getting destroyed.
Which is why you end up with stuff like this, just lighting around, and you get it and you hope it works.
What's that you got there?
This is Airwolf, Frank Bruno's boxing on side A, and side B,
Alright.
Commando and Bomb Jack. It's for the Amstrad CPC 464. One side works, the other side doesn't. So it's the one where
Yeah,
I'm telling you
a
at the
game
beginning
that
where
you have to
Airwolf
have
works and
on
doesn't.
at least one.
Lemmings.
You have to have Lemmings by law on at least one system.
Your box is in a lot better condition than mine. Mine is flat.
You know.
So you can't even
Yeah.
say, look.
And
Which version is that one? Is that?
well, this again.
Yeah,
This
my-
is all
my-
for the.
my- yeah,
the
mine
fo-
has one of these.
Aye.
The problem with Lemmings is it requires a mouse really to play.
I still have the card. We're saying the
Got the manual.
manual.
How about this? I have
Yes.
5.25-inch PC version.
Yes,
of
I have the
Lemmings.
manual,
Yeah.
which somebody has written all over with codes to get this, the next
Get to
level.
levels, yeah. Now, I have sitting in a box, untested, the 5 and a
Sit
quarter
there.
inch version of Lemmings for PC or Amstrad PC compatible.
Yeah.
And it's just sat there in a box. I can't use them because I don't have a 5 and a quarter inch drive.
Oh, that's it. I thought somebody like yourself would have one of those kicking about.
No, I've asked Andy, AF Retro, or the old man that games as he is now.
I also have the
I
receipt.
think I'll be sending him to him.
Unfortunately, it's that old that you can no longer read
Can't
it.
read it.
Might
Did
be.
I ever, that reminds me, did I ever show you this that I picked last year? Did I show you this that I picked up from the charity shop?
Oh, Trivial Pursuit. What's that for?
That is for the Amstrad CPC
Right.
on floppy, on 3-inch floppies. But I don't think the charity shop that I bought it from knew what they were selling because they were selling this for £2. Not only does it come with Trivial Pursuit, it also comes with games, which
Does it have games on it?
yep, it has Corbala, The Prize, Super Test Day 2, Tomorrow, World Series, Baseball, Shape and Sound, Monopoly, Cluedo, Scale Extric, Scrabble, Doors of Doom, Hunchback 2, Super Test Day 1, Rolling in Time, Nomad, Hunchback 1. Which, weirdly enough, Hunchback 1 is on side 2.
Hmm.
It's got this for the CPM. For the, if you have the 6128 Plus, it's got the CPM software for it.
Oh, got this here as well.
Weirdly enough.
I'm down to my last couple of games here.
Final Fight.
Yeah, it's complete in box. It even has the poster. And then there's this game here that I thought, I bet I know somebody who probably loved this game. I can't remember who it would be. But that's the last game. There you go.
Chase HQ. A not so
Yeah.
good Outrun clone. No Chase HQ 2.
Got a memory card as well for something. Don't know. Right.
That looked like one for the Saturn. Hello, Random User April promo.
Hey, hello.
Not Saturn. Why is it
Hey,
Saturn?
can you give me 2 seconds, please? And keep
One,
people entertained. I need to do something.
Clown Afro. Hello, Random. How are you? So I'm going to show my pickup that was actually, well, it was actually a friend of mine saw it in a charity shop and said, "Do you want this?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "I'll take a photo of it and send it to you. Do you want it?" And he took a photo and sent me this. It's still got the price on, so you can see how much he spent on it, which I did give him untested. There's a CPC 464, and it works. It didn't work, but it now works. I've given it a clean up on the connectors. It powers up, it displays, it gets audio. So it works. The only problem is, your mum's in hospital. Hope she's okay, or hope it's not too bad. The only thing that doesn't work at the moment.
Kind of. Where's the end of this thing gone to?
Yeah, I may
myself
have
back in.
Yeah, you did. I did touch it. When I pulled it apart, I may have done an issue with the
Hey.
cassette tape reset. I can't reset the cassette tape.
Sorry, I thought I heard somebody at the door there.
And I mean, to be fair, I do have 2 of them, so I don't really care about the counter not working.
I've got my reel-to-reel tape deck that I bought, and that's how they fixed the counter on it. Was just using an elastic band, not a proper drive belt, just a lucky band. It's like, I know there's not a great deal of a difference between the two to some people. Bless you.
Thank you. Thing is, if there's
What-
high tension and stuff, elastic band would work.
What did Tara touch?
The thing I had to fix to make it work.
All right.
Yeah, she touched it. She carried it in from John's car.
Oh.
I still need to fix the counter for the actual tape deck itself. But apart from that, it works. And I should really probably take this off the that which I put on it.
Ah,
Please
I got-
ensure all furniture items purchased will fit in your home. I mean, I know it's big,
got a nice wee
but
comic book.
furniture. This is listed as a furniture item. I know it's a big doorstop, but still.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty. I've never seen Rick and Morty.
You know.
No.
Oh. I really enjoy it.
I keep meaning to watch it, but it's not anything I've got a subscription to.
Right. I got sent a copy of somebody's book-ish thing.
Bookish. Oh, Tatalog. I've got one of those. Is yours signed?
I don't think it is, no.
Yeah, mine's signed by someone called Stuart.
Well, I seen in his, well, he was talking about it anyway in his last stream that in January he's planning on coming up to Scotland
Oh.
to what's that, Forgotten Games in Glasgow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've been planning on going there as well, so that
You've-
might
you've-
just
you've-
be
you've
the.
gone blur- You've gone blurry.
Have I?
So have I.
Yeah.
I've gone all. Hello.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I know I'm drinking beer, but I didn't get that pixelated.
Well, I have been, as I say, I've been having problems with my router. I'm actually surprised I've been able to stream this long without my router just crapping out completely. So normally it goes out 2 or 3 times a night. Anyway,
Now drink.
got a book about Sinclair games. Have you got that?
No.
Alright. Copy that then.
I don't like Sinclair systems. I'm all about the Amstrad. I mean, I've got 2 Amstrads and 1 Sinclair, so guess which one I prefer? I've had it, Tara.
The Amiga.
Yeah, I've got 2 Amigas as well.
Zap 64 annual.
That's the what are they called? It's the new one now. What are they called?
Oh,
It's publishing. They're a bit of a pain because they keep spamming people.
this
when you
lot.
sign out of it. Fusion, yeah. So Tara's asking, have you taken your medication?
Me. I actually took it before I started streaming.
I just took mine 10 minutes ago. My alarm went off. I
Yeah.
took it.
Yeah. That came as well.
You've got this whole strange fascination about Commodore. If you're going to go for a system, go for the best-selling system that was made in the UK.
I've got it. I got the BBC Master.
No, the best-selling one, not the most expensive one.
What, the Acorn Archimedes?
That was the most expensive one.
I have that as well.
What? Yeah. You could always get the Dragon, but it depends
I
when
know.
it was made. Depends whether it was made in Wales or in Spain. ZX Nightmares. I see Willie.
You seen your Willy?
I saw. Did you just throw that away?
Yeah, just the. Oh God, I forgot about this. Nice. Shows you I should look through things a bit more often. Did you get one of those?
No,
No, you didn't get the colouring book.
no. Like I said, no. The catalogue I actually got from him directly.
Oh no, this is from Neil, RMC.
No, don't get anything from Neil. Don't know him.
No, well, I've met him. I wouldn't say I know him. I've sent him
No,
stuff.
as in, I think I've watched about 2 of his videos, but not much.
I bought this. I didn't get sent it.
No, I've never met him, and I've only watched about 2 or 3 of his videos. I mean, I'm not nothing against his videos; they just never crop up for me.
What was this?
That box of dominoes.
Oh right, that might be what that power supply was for. I found the random power supply and couldn't quite figure out what the hell it was for. And it's probably for
Carl wants a
one of
dragon.
these.
The problem is,
What are
USB
these?
hub.
Yeah, getting car boot sale, they were £1 each.
Did you see that video Linus did on how many USB devices you could have plugged in and the hubs and everything else?
No.
Yeah, he did a video where they carried on having hubs and hubs and hubs and hubs to see how many they could plug in before they died. They found AMD systems could take more USBs than Intel.
Right. And how many?
Oh, how good's you Welsh? You do have to go in Welsh on a Dragon 32.
Is it Dragon 32? Is it all in Welsh?
No, the whole entire thing's American. It's a Coco just rebranded. It's like 90% compatible because obviously the Coco is 60 hertz and the Dragon was 50 hertz, so it's not fully compatible.
I forgot about these as well.
Dragon 64 is the one you want, Tara, if you can. Are they LED light strips?
Yeah. And they're all in this that really hard to open clamp.
Ah, is that to replace a ring light? So you have various light strips. Because I can see that working if you position it right.
It's actually a grow light.
Oh, you and your nice smelling plants again.
Again, this is another car
You do
boot
realise
pickup.
that you do realise it's still illegal in Scotland, even though it is legally grown in Scotland. It's still illegal to have for personal, unless you've got a prescription.
Oh, try telling that to people who live along not far away from me.
Yeah, I know.
I can't. See, if I take her out for a walk at night, you can't walk anywhere without smelling it around here. And not just in like where you would think, oh, that all these people on the dole and all the druggies and that. You go down the very expensive houses that are around here, you smell it even more.
When I used to get the train to work when I lived in Liverpool, there was a train station we'd get off at sometime, depending on the timing of the trains, depending on what station you changed at. And there was one where you'd get off, and every time you get off, you could smell that one of the flats by a train station had it. They'd have the window open, you could really smell it constantly. So every day, first thing in the morning, if you got off that train, you'd smell it, and it was sort of.
I have
At
no.
this time in the morning.
I have no idea how some people can wake and bake.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable to me how the hell people can do that. But they do it. A mate of mine used to do it, and he would keep his scooter in my shed because the one that he had before it, somebody thought, you know how that scooter would look even better if it was on fire.
Not if it was mine, but yeah, if it was on fire.
2 days, 2 days before he went and got everything done and dusted, that he was completely 100% legal on the road. So, because he used to ride out about Bandit, so that was no license and insurance and road tax and all the rest of it. But if you're riding in a group, police don't like to bother. They don't want the hassle. I am kind of wedged in here now.
Yay! So we hit 2 hours. So how much more stuff have you got?
Oh, I've got tons of stuff here.
I'm getting hungry.
Do you need to go for a wee?
I said hungry.
Well, how about a
You
box fee?
you need one of those to go with it.
Well, I now have 2 of these. I have one now that's all obviously complete in box.
I have 2 of those, and yeah, but you need one of these. These are really handy.
Yeah, that there costs more than what I paid for this.
This here,
Yeah.
this Wii to HDMI.
Yes.
So you're telling me that costs less than £2?
Where did you get that for £2? Because my local CEX want 20 quid for that.
Yeah, I know. They're only £2 if you go to AliExpress. they're like. In fact, I don't even think it was £2. Might actually be a bit less.
How
But
about,
yeah,
how about one of
they're
these?
about £2. You got two of them.
Technically, I got 3 of them because I got one that's in the box up there.
Yeah, you got two of them you've shown on stream.
Yeah.
Plug that into your Wii. Tell your Wii to do 480p, and it'll just output 480p for the HDMI port.
That's nice.
Yeah, AliExpress. Free postage as well. Actually, I think Tara got me that one from Temu, but same difference.
N64 game?
Ah, the proper name, the proper version, Lilac Wars. That's what it should be called. Forget that stupid Star Vox German company brand. Lilac
Yeah,
Wars.
it's another box that's needing some
Repair.
TLC. But hopefully I'll get that round to that. Alright. Can you find me a dragon?
Tara wants a Dragon 32 or a Dragon 64. She'll never use it, but she wants one.
I'm in Scotland, you know. It's unicorns
know.
we've got up here, not dragons.
If you want to get a dragon, the best place to go is probably Spain because that's where they sold a lot of them. Ah, SNES.
No interested in a SNES? No?
Snap. I think yours is a better colour than mine, though.
Fine. Okay, what about that one then?
Yeah, unfortunately, they're PAL SNESes. I haven't looked into how easy it is to mod them for 50 Hz. 60 Hz, rather. The Mega Drive, all Sega consoles are really easy to switch to 60.
Yeah.
Stupid unicorn. The lion beat the unicorn.
Fuck, it just put a chain around its neck.
It still beats it.
How about PlayStation 8?
Original, not slim versions, and they're not pros because they're not quite right. But yeah,
Yep, and guess
I like
what?
the part I could tell just by looking that they're first gen.
Yeah,
non-pro.
they're both 500 gig original PS4s, and both don't work.
Oh,
One of them, I just get a black screen, which reading up on a few things could be a few things. It could be HDMI port, could be the chokes on the HDMI. I have replacements for them. The other thing it could be is the hard drive could be bust.
if it's that, you can take the hard drive out. It'll boot up, and it'll complain there's no hard drive.
The other one, it boots up fine. It just does not recognise controllers.
Oh,
Hence why I was looking for my wired controller, because the USB cables that I have for charging them, I think are just charging
pretty
cables.
much with
not
Sony
full data.
consoles from PS3 onwards, any USB gamepad will work except for Xbox ones because they won't accept the Xbox pads. I mean,
I don't have any.
I've got this really fantastic high-end gamepad, which I picked up for my PS3. It's a clear Player 2 gamepad. Apparently, it works on PC as well.
Got one of these.
£3 from a charity shop. That's a Crystal Xbox.
Yeah,
Do you know what version of the board it is? And if so, have you taken the cap out?
it's my second Crystal Xbox.
Or have you taken the cap out? The time cap?
No, somebody has been in it, and they have chipped it. which was very nice of them. This can play copied games, and
Look at
in
mine, it's soft mod. I soft modded mine.
a bag somewhere I have a pile of burnt games for it.
Okay, random.
Yorski,
He's off to get food.
oh, what are you getting?
No, he said he'll be back in a bit. We'll find out when he's back.
No.
We've got Yorkie Pud wraps ready to be reheated in the air fryer. We bought them expected. We bought them expected to get on the bus earlier, and then the bus was late.
A clip-on thing for the speakers for something.
It's a thing for a thing.
Yeah, I think it's for a Game Boy SP.
Well, it looks like it's for some sort of handheld, yes.
Because
Because
it's about that size.
Yeah.
With the bottom of it.
I guess stereo sound rather than mono sound. That always got me. The fact that the original Game Boy said stereo sound and then gave you a mono speaker. Even had stereo sound on the actual thing to say it had stereo sound underneath the screen on the actual border.
Any interest in Finding Nemo?
That's Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
I
No?
only have a DS. I don't have a Game Boy Advance.
No.
Yes, I know DSs can run Game Boy Advance.
Oh. Had to go and pick up another copy of Tetris because I fixed my old boss's Game Boy, and Tetris was the one game that he wanted, so I gave him my copy. So I picked up another one for myself.
Tetris is a game that actually makes perfect sense on the Game Boy. When you're sitting there playing it, it just works on the Game Boy.
Donkey Kong?
Kong. Not the label's a bit.
Yeah. Label is a bit, yeah. How's this one?
You're missing the sleeve, but yeah.
Nah. I think most of them I've got to have the sleeves and that. Cases. Stunt FX? Or Stunt Race FX? Yeah.
Never played it.
Never heard of it either.
No.
I think is it that you were talking about earlier on?
One sec. Let me switch. Starving. Yeah, I've got that.
Yes, please. I want food. I makes two of us there, Tara.
Stunt Race FX on
Never heard
the
of that game.
SNES is £7.8p. How much is it worth? Super Mario World. I've never heard of it.
No. Yeah, they are.
Nah.
I thought I'd give it a go.
Yeah. I mean, why is there a guy with a cape riding a dinosaur? Doesn't make sense.
Nah. No. Why is there a plumber going about chasing a princess as well?
Actually, it's actually a game I don't have on my SNES. I've got like 6 games on the SNES, and one of them is. Let's see, Flashback, Street Fighter. Yeah, I've got.
Yes.
Super Mario
Another Mario game there?
See, I've got this one.
Ah,
Which
All Stars.
Yeah, which keeps fading out the thing. But it's the first version of the All Stars that doesn't have the Super Mario Land. Also, you could tell which side's been in the sun and which side hasn't.
I think I've got a couple of games like that as well.
Back of it's changed colour and the front of it hasn't.
I've got Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy. And what's this? Oh, right, this lovely game here then.
Oh, fantastic game. Pit Fighter, great game.
Tell Taz to hurry up. Wait on food.
Yeah,
I'm
if you want
trying to go
food-
as quick as I can here, okay?
You know, you could always do this as more than one stream.
Do you see that big blanket that's behind me there? There's still a pile of retro
Mario.
underneath it.
That's what I mean. You could always split this into 2 streams. We could always do it.
I'm going to. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going through all of that. I'm just wanting to get through some of these things. I can try and clear my feet or go and chuck things to charity shops or, well, sorry, CEX. Whatever the hell that is.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's based on the film Dinosaur, but the cartridge looks wrong as well, doesn't?
Well, it's a Game Boy Color cartridge.
Is it official?
I think so. The cartridge does. The board does say Nintendo on the back of it. Not that that means much.
Not I mean, I've not really played many Game
Yeah,
Boy
sure
Color
that.
games.
I got a couple of games that came in these nice coloured things, but unfortunately
That'd be handy.
the yellow one split,
Oh,
and it's the bit for it is about here somewhere. And I do plan on trying to stick it back together. The last one there. Another.
unfortunately, I don't have that dinosaurs on my Ambernick, so I can't check it.
Another one there.
Lion King.
The Lion King.
I found out. In fact, I found out from a video that was on YouTube, so you may have seen the same video. That there was a lot of games released on the Game Boy.
I have this for a flash card, but I don't know where the hell my flash card's gone. It's still in the box. Yeah.
But no, NES games and Game Boy games towards the end were actually the same game.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. My R4 card. R4 card.
Need to get one of them.
You need one?
Yeah, I do.
I'll send you one then. Well, whatever the hell that's for. Not entirely sure.
4 meg memory card, but it looks like it's got. Oh wait, does it look? The end looks like that, doesn't it?
It kind of looks like an elongated HDMI.
It's a GameCube.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I've got an 8 meg one. You can use it on the Wii as well for your GameCube. I like the fact even that's yellowed.
I got that.
The colour plastic. Bin it. It's not worth anything. Just throw it. You got a sea near you, river near you. Just lob it in that.
Hey. Found it.
That's the other half.
Yay. Did I show you this last time?
No, you didn't. A nice Game Boy Advance. That's the thing.
Still has a battery cover.
Yeah, they go missing all the time, especially the clip breaks. I still think that layout is probably the best layout that Nintendo did with the Game Boy, though. You know, that shape. For some reason, I like this shape. The way it's like that.
I quite come back down to focus. I quite like the SPs.
Yeah, the SP's like the DS before they put the second screen in. I like that. Also had a backlight.
Right. And last console and then a couple of games and they've got it and we'll go made off. I've got this here. Heavy Becker complete inbox. Here we go.
Ew. That's what it says. Ew. You know what's annoying? I want one of them. I saw an unboxed on the shelf, just a Wii U with obviously the thing in CEX earlier for 80 quid.
Really? Wow.
They're going up in price again. It's like my Wii U that I've got here doesn't work. It boots up to the Nintendo screen, you know, the Wii U screen, the Nintendo splash screen. That's as far as it gets. Just says Wii U and stops.
Oh.
It doesn't get past it.
That's a swing.
I've tried the flash method of getting it past there using a Raspberry Pi and stuff. It just doesn't do it.
Try shouting at it.
Tried shouting at it. I threatened to kick it. I threatened it with a hammer. I showed it the hammer and threatened it, and it didn't even do anything.
Try swearing.
Obviously.
Oh, find some more GameCube games.
Legends of Wrestling, 007 Agent Under Fire, Driven. 007 Agent Under Fire, is that one I've got on the... Oh no, I've got GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
And my Wii U games.
Mass Effect. I didn't know they did Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U.
I got that at Blackpool.
Have you tried
No.
Pentagrams and Black Magic? Super Mario Maker. That is a game. That is one of the reasons I want to get my Wii U working.
Yeah, you're
That-
correct. You're correct. This is a game. Yes.
No, but that's a game I want to get the Wii U working for. And you can still get the online levels. You can't upload anything, but it still downloads them.
Mickey.
At the moment, random, it just sits there with me picking it up every so often, throwing it around, threatening it, punching it a few times. I've hit it against the table. But yeah, it just doesn't want to work.
This came out at a local charity shop,
Epic Mickey 2 to Power 2. That's supposed to be quite fun.
and I think it was like £1 odd or something.
I think I'm actually tempted to open it up. Just have a look. It's a 32 gig version. This as well. What? Oh, the Wii U you've got Batman Arkham City. The Wii U. Which memory is it?
Ooh.
Is it
Yes, 32. Yeah.
32. Yeah, because there was two different types.
Nintendo Land.
Lamburgers and some oh, Nintendo Land. Never even heard of it.
Yeah. Again, it was.
Lamburgers. Ew. Poor lamb. Wait, why is that? How do you get lamb? How can you get lamb in December?
You kill it earlier on and freeze it.
Zombie U. That's supposed to be a really fun game. Considering it's
Zombie
Ubisoft,
U.
it's supposed to be a fun game. Weirdly enough, I've got it on the Xbox.
Marvel Heroes or Marvel Unit. What the hell is this
Lego
called?
Marvel Superheroes. That is a good game. I've played. I think I streamed it once as well. I think I streamed it to completion. That was good.
Super Mario Brothers U.
That is the Wii U version of one of the DS games you showed earlier.
And Tara,
It's literally a port. Uh-oh, Tara.
Tara, you'll be happy to know. Last game. Then we're going raid out. Can end stream, and Auntie can go
Is
and
it-
make you some food.
Is
Yeah.
it about poking? Is it about poking those mons as well?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Splatoon.
Splatoon.
That's supposed to be a fun game. I've never played it. But
Yeah, I
unfortunately-
hear people talking about that all the time. Apparently, it's
Yeah.
always had a big revamp on
It's Splatoon 3 now on the Switch.
Switch. I was like, Christ, my brain wasn't want to tell me what that was called.
I've got one on the floor behind me. I
Eh.
keep forgetting I own it. No
Right.
Pokemon, Tara's upset.
Do you want? Would you like the standard R4 card or the Wi-Fi one?
Whichever one will work in my DS.
They both will. You just need to update the firmware on them. This one, okay, I'll give you the Wi-Fi one, and it even comes with 8 gigabit ScanDisk card
Oh, 8
Um,
kilobit.
and a wee USB plug thing for it. There you go.
I got one of these.
You know, you can have that complete thing there.
The thing
So
is, this doesn't need compact flash.
I-
I can't even compact flash stuff.
I was given this at the car boot because the guy just didn't want anything to do with them for selling them for legal purposes. And it's like,
You're just
Okay.
giving away.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
want to
take
sell
it.
this. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to give it away, and then whatever you use it for is on you. I haven't sold you it. I've given you it.
Exactly. Anyway,
Some of them do that to get away with it. They'll give you a free gift. It's like when you get something like the Anbernic, it comes with a load of games. But they're not selling you the games, they're selling you the Anbernic. The games are just giving as example games, which you then delete and put your own games on anyway.
you know, I'd stopped drinking Nine Brew for years. I started on their own energy drink one. I'm actually really enjoying that. Unfortunately, somebody's drank it. It's empty now.
The Iron Brew energy drink almost tastes the same as the original Iron Brew.
That's probably why I'm enjoying it. But I
Well, if
made
I can't
myself
drink it-
sick because the standard 750 ml glass bottles that you used to get,
Yeah.
I would drink about 6 or 7 of those a day when I was young. So even just the smell of Iron Brew just made me want to throw up.
A few months back, we had Farm Foods near us had the Origin, the 1901 Iron Brew. So we
Right.
bought. They had that on offer. You could buy 3 bottles for £3. So we were
Not bad.
buying. I was buying that, and
I've never
literally,
had that.
but I would literally just drink that. It's the one with sugar.
Mhm.
So it's a smaller bottle, but it's got sugar in. So it's the one I can drink.
So I picked up 2 bottles of the American cream soda. Pound Stretcher had them
Yeah.
at 90p. Didn't realise until after I drank the second bottle it says sugar free. I was drinking it and I think something is just not right. I was thinking, they've sold it because it was like the end of the month. That was it, the date. So I thought, right, it's just a short date.
Turns out
but
it's because
no.
it's sugar-free.
It's sugar free.
It's like the
Because
I
it just
remember
tasted flat. That was the only
I
thing.
remember going to I think it was Home Bargains or B&M, one of them, and getting flavoured water. And it turned out it was sugar-free flavoured water and had aspartame in. I had a swig of it and realised, I went, right, pour the rest away. Because I literally can't drink it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Apparently, the old man that games has just popped up to say he's just gone live.
Mm.
Grassomaniac's still live
I
as
know.
well. He's doing his 12-hour charity stream. Someone called Octavius King's live.
Yeah, I only have Grasso and Octi on my side. I follow AF Retro. Or Old Man
It's
That Games.
the old man that games. Yeah, he's literally just gone live, so your list probably won't have updated.
I'll open up a second page.
Yeah, that's what I've just done to see it. Yeah, he's literally just gone live just now.
No, I still don't have them. That's strange. On my recommended channels, I have a whole lot of half-naked women.
Yeah,
It's like, there are other channels, other websites that you can go to that you can interact
I
with.
know. Well, the thing that got me was they updated the whole terms of service, forgetting AI art goes really realistic nowadays. So people doing art using AI in order to show pretty much completely naked ladies,
Yes.
rather than hand drawn stuff. So
And I
literally a
think
day after they
a lot of their shareholders probably made a rather large mess in the bed. So, yeah, that lasted 24 hours and then had to rethink things and that would just go back to how they were before.
Well, it's
But
like the fact that
unfortunately, you've let the genie out the bottle.
But when you say half-naked women, a lot of the time it's literally now, Tara. I don't even realise, but they'll go there and they have then they have it cut off there.
Yes,
So
it is. It is millimeters off the nipple.
Yeah.
Until and that's unless it's the artist ones, and then it's sitting down about here as they're painting. But quite a lot of them do tend to do the nipple area first before they start streaming. At least that's what they used to do.
They'll have pasties on. They'll draw over the pasties so you don't see the nipple, and then they draw the rest. But then you see some of these channels are now doing jumping jacks after so many subs or bits.
Hmm.
And it's sort of, yeah. At that point, you might as well not be on Twitch anymore.
Right. Well, I still don't have AF Retro on here.
Yeah,
Really
he's
strange.
on. He's been on for 4 minutes now. So if you want to raid him, you could raid him, or you could raid Grasso.
Hey, 1 o'clock. Right. How did I do the raid thing again?
You do /raid. That without the space in front of it. Actually, I wonder if I could just do it.
Well, you are a mod.
I know, but it doesn't always work.
So if you wish to take a raid into AF Retro
have that- I
or
don't have that
Old Man
works.
Digital Game,
I actually have no idea if that works. Oh yeah, I'm having an advert on this stream I'm watching. Didn't work. It's cookie streaming tonight. I actually don't know.
well, if he
Yeah,
was to be,
Tara's saying it's not worked.
eh,
Oh right, yeah, it won't let me do the raid because
no,
I'm
there's
not.
nothing. There's
Yeah, I'm back.
one post from Cookie, and it's about the football. So he's Blackburn didn't win today, so
Yeah, it won't let me raid because I'm not a mod. Because I'm a mod, but I'm not an editor.
ah, right.
Hopefully, Cookie's streaming tonight because he wasn't streaming the other day because.
Yeah, I'm
got it,
hoping
yeah.
he's streaming tonight as well because there's no car boot tomorrow. Because there's some silly drive-in movie theatre rubbish going on tonight.
We need to go. We need to go to Tara. We need to start buying some of this retro for me and Tara. When Tara can touch it and I have to fix it. Then I can do streams of fixing stuff. Yeah, Tara's saying she can see the Old Man That Games as well.
Right.
Oh,
wonder
yeah,
if
he's
it's-
appeared on my list.
I wonder if
he's on
it's
my
been
list now.
a case of I have been unfollowed or
Possible.
Twitch likes to go and do things like that.
I've noticed that if you Alt Tab out, so you're in another screen, whatever, then Alt Tab back in, it can sometimes highlight the unfollow option. So you can literally type and you accidentally hit the space bar and it'll act like you've clicked on the unfollow. Which obviously
Yeah,
you don't want to do.
Right, so
Yay! Right, so we're raiding the Old Man At Games. Come join
Yay.
us. Abuse him. Turn around and say that Taz's retro collection is nearly as big as his, which isn't.
You don't know that.
No, you don't have C5s.
Fair enough. I have Vespas and Lambrettas.
Yeah, but he has 2 C5s.
I have 3 Vespas and a Lambretta.
I don't have any of them. I have a car.
I have a car. I have access to a motorhome.
We technically have access. Taz raid?
Right, I'm gonna raid now.
Okay. Right.
So come
Bye,
on.
everyone.
Right, and hopefully we can do this again shortly.
Hopefully
Right.
next week we can pick up and continue.
Right, I think that's us raided through.
Yeah. And I
Well.
can hear Andy tapping away.